Hi, welcome to week 5. We're talking about data management this week. So here's where we're going to start getting into some of the descriptions of how to actually work with all the data that you capture. So we've talked about collection, we've talked about some of the analysis processes and such. And now, okay, if we're starting to get this data, let's get a little bit more practical on how we actually use all that data to come up with something useful. So we'll start getting into Data Smart, the book, a little bit. That goes through some basic techniques. And then we're going to talk about the assignment's going to be actually pulling down some stuff that the book looks at and playing around with a little bit yourself. But what we're going to do is the usual stuff we do each term. So we're going to have, or each week, we're going to have some readings we want to do, mostly out of the Data Smart book. We're going to be looking at the presentation. And what I'm going to do in presentation is point you to a number of key techniques that I want to make sure you understand, because think of those as the techniques that are in your toolbox for dealing with data. Now, they can be applied with small amounts of data like the book does, or being applied with big data using other languages and but it's the same techniques, and that's what you want to understand. So we'll have a quiz at the end. We'll have a discussion question as we go forward, kind of getting you to think about how some of these tools might be applied, because these algorithms and such, there isn't always a rule. There isn't a process to follow. No one's going to tell you to use these. You got to know what they mean and know how to use them based on what you're learning. So that's going to be the week, and we'll just go ahead and get started.